Hello guys and welcome to the Vietnam press conference. Today I'm going to be interviewing 5 drivers to make up from last week where I only had 2. And the 5 are A Bradford or AMS Bradford, AMS Cole, AMS Phoenix, Man Like Paper Stream, and LR SSG Rose. And to start, I'm going to go with the winner from Bahrain, which is AMS Cole, on how do you think your race went and what are your predictions for this season?
My predictions for the rest of the season.
Not just you, but any of the drivers, by the way. Like, who do you think's going to come out on top? Or
well, my last race was very good, winning after starting P5, my debut race. So that was a good start to my season, as I am still reserve. And then next race, Vietnam, not my best circuits, probably one of my worst along with China, but I'll try my best. Along with MS Killian, he's also very quick. On the keep an eye out on him. Yeah, not really much else to say, to be honest.
I'm kind of eating my tea at the same time. Next we'll go on to Phoenix, and same questions for you really.
Well, obviously, last week's race, Monday, shall I say, scuffed my qualifying. Had a bit of an issue coming out of turn 1, so that just sort of didn't put me to Q3, but seems to be a bit of a godsend. Managed to start on the different tyres. Obviously had a bit of an incident where I spun it on my own, but I'm still getting used to no traction, so... But to come back P5...
We thought that, me and Luke thought that.
Yeah, I'm new to no assists, so I'm braking fine, traction not so much, but I'll get the hang of it. But to go back to P5, I was actually really pleased about. Obviously, especially Bahrain, because I hate that track with a passion. Vietnam, I've done a couple of 5-lappers around there, still can't finish a lap properly, so I'll be expecting, if I am racing, to probably be a DNF. But for the rest of the season, though, I'm hoping that we can keep this trend on that an AMS driver is on top. So that'd be quite nice if that carries on.
And I think, do you know about the rule where when it gets to round 7, which is Azerbaijan, after that race, team principals can switch drivers around?
Oh, that'd be good.
So you could easily get a full-time drive.
Yeah, cough, AlphaTauri.
Cough,
that's Fridays.
That's not enhanced.
So yeah, if you want the AlphaTauri one, that's Fridays. You're gonna have to wait for. Probably.
I did a stellar performance on Monday. Stellar performance.
That's the resume.
I'm just wondering, that's it, I'm not caring what car it is, unless it's Haas.
Yeah, no one likes that Haas.
Hey, there's a Haas driver in here. Keep it out of the chat. Keep it out.
Bradford.
It's not the drivers, it's the car.
Right,
just blame the car.
Bradford. Same questions for you. And
What were the questions?
how your race and qualifying went and predictions.
Qualifying was okay. Kind of planned for P11, so I can be that first car on fresh tyres. Race went a lot better than expected, because the safety car midway through the race kind of saved me a bit. I could take my hards a bit more into the race. Then I just push lap after lap on those mediums. And if there were 30 laps at Bahrain, I think P3 would have definitely have been there. But goddamn, 29 laps.
If there was 30 laps, I would have been screwed. Like Killian and Fresh cycled behind me. I'd have a second gap across the line. I was pooing myself.
Someone's lost is someone else's gain, but
Yeah, don't forget my little let you pass, Bradford. You know.
I didn't know you let me pass. Let's just leave that be.
Well, if I'm
I thought
completely
you were doing some
off track,
rational defending.
if I'm doing something completely off track, I'm like, right, just go past. I'm battling, am I?
I instantly thought, oh, he definitely wants the inside line into turn 4. Let's just see what happens.
Not that cute angle, I don't. No, I don't. Thanks
Don't
very much.
worry,
I still doesn't
I've
do
had
that
the
much
same
of
thing,
an
but
angle.
it was at Japan. Something like that happened. We went 3 wide into Japan. I had 2 wheels off of the track trying to go around the outside. It was... Bahrain was entertaining due to my controller decided to take control halfway through lap 1. It just thought, nah, you can use pad for this corner. So I had to jump into AI while I was turning left and right at the same time. Put me back into last, so I just had to do a comeback. But could have been worse, could have had crap connection and had to retire on lap 2. There's not really much else
By the way,
for me to talk
wonder
about
who
now,
did that.
so I
That
despaired.
wasn't his decision. That wasn't his decision.
I
either, by the way.
told
That was
Luke
mine and
to keep
Luke's.
an eye on him.
Yeah, I already knew. I already told him to keep an eye on him. And it was a joint decision that he was lagging that bad that we just told him to retire because.
He had a red X on the grid. He didn't get off the grid. I lost 3 positions.
Yeah,
at
that's
the
why the
start.
grid was delayed.
Yeah, I lost 3
That's why the
positions at the
grid
start because he
was
didn't
delayed.
move and I had to avoid him.
Now we'll go. Was that it?
Yeah, that's why the awkward silence happened.
And now we'll go on to Man Like Bonge.
Okay.
And how do you think your first 2 races have gone?
You've been the same 2 questions that you've asked us the last 3 drivers. Did EA make this press conference that the one next is always the same as the last? Right.
I said 2 races, so
Yeah, well,
Sports. It's in the game.
it's in the game. Australia, I didn't even know I was racing until about 2 hours before the start of the race. Rocked up, stole the Williams, and got a podium. So that's my first podium of being in this league. So I'll definitely take that. Bahrain was a bit of a damage limitation. I don't really like that track, in all honesty. It's a bit of a shit one.
No, it does.
Especially if you run no ABS, turn 9 and 10 is pretty much impossible. And not lock up.
Mhm.
But it's gone so far so good this season. P3 in the championship, 1 point ahead of the current reigning champion. I'm pretty happy with that and getting my resumes out there. You know, wink wink, nudge nudge, Mercedes. And
Flex, but okay.
hopefully I can get a better drive soon. I mean, I don't mind the Alfa Romeo, but I'm in it for another league, and it's like I don't want to be in this car for everything I do. So hopefully I could either maybe get the Ferrari or look elsewhere for any other opportunity.
oh, you won't be getting the Ferrari. Just saying.
I will. Good, I'm the lead Ferrari powered
Luke
car in
and-
the championship.
Yeah, Luke's principal in it, and it's Elias and Richard in the Ferrari.
Yeah. Not like I'm quicker than both of them or anything.
Elias
that's
only
it.
raced 1 race so far. And now we'll go on to Paper Stream. If he's there.
Yeah, I'm here.
Ask the same 2 questions,
Um,
I dare you.
Any questions?
Well, you picked up your first 2 first points of the season. Do you think you're gonna try and get some more for the Haas?
Yeah, actually, I think I scored points in the first race too, and that's kind of just what the goals, man. Is just like I get it. We're both me and Skyline kind of just on raw ability and pace are kind of towards the back of the pack there. But I've always thought with him, F2, we were partners there, and as long as you can stay on the track, stay out of trouble, fairly defensive of my car, I'll let people go by just because I know the person's probably going to crash anyway once he gets ahead of me. That's kind of how the lead goes, and just do my own thing. As I've seen some of you guys have seen on the stream, I see the commentating, I just do my own thing, and somehow or another, we find ourselves in 9th or 10th. So just keep doing that and slowly get faster as the season goes on. We'll be okay. That's all.
And where do you think you're going to finish this season? That's constructors and drivers, by the way.
I think, as of right now, I kind of gotta, pick up those scrap points. We'll see what Skyline can do if he can, keep himself out of trouble. And I think this last race was kind of uncharacteristically kind of slow for him. And it might be connection issues or something like that going on.
He does lag quite a lot, though, to be fair.
Yeah, because I've seen him do a hell of a lot better. Like, he's capable of scoring points if he stays out of trouble. So I think if we get a few of those, and I keep doing what I'm doing, we definitely won't be last in the constructors. That's not going to happen. I won't let it happen. But
at this rate, it looks like it's going to be Williams.
Yeah, so I know for some of y'all it's a lap, but for us, that's our challenge. That's our challenge. What was given to us. Just don't be last. I'm shooting more for 7th or never like 8th. Somewhere around there. I think it can happen considering the level of DNFs we have in this. So, just finish really. So yeah, 8th probably, and then for myself, my goal has always been to get 10th in the championship. Which I think it'll be a challenge, but I can fight it.
That is all. Anything else though you lot want to add before we go? Now my laptop was fucking working, but there you go. I was just checking the standings. At the moment, for the standings, Killian is ahead by 10 points going into Vietnam. So, if we could get a bit competitive now, especially from like Bradford, if he starts picking up points, like more points. Basically, yeah. So, we'll see you on Monday for the Vietnam Grand Prix, and then we'll be back on Wednesday for the Chinese Grand Prix press conference. And that is all. Goodbye.